Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and I'm Phoenix, and today I'm doing a different video. Today I'm doing a review video because I'm going to start this whole Doctor Who reviewing series, so I can give you guys my opinions on Big Finish and Doctor Who audios and TV episodes as well. Today's review is on Revolution of the Daleks. Now, the first thing I'm going to say to everyone, because it's only just come out and different regions most probably have not seen it, you have been warned, there will be spoilers about the plot. Now, the thing I found brilliant about this already, right from the bat, was Chris Chibnall's writing was absolutely on point. The Daleks versus another group of Daleks, having to, even making the Doctor go so low to have to call out another group of Daleks to destroy these human AI and unpure Daleks. The only thing I will say I didn't enjoy is the fact that it felt like the Daleks were too easy to defeat in the end. Like, they blew up the ship and then they trapped him in a TARDIS and literally scrapped him and just went, okay, you're in the void now. But except from that, the characters of Yaz, Graham and Ryan were brilliant in this episode. I mean, Yaz was upset and was determined to find the Doctor. Graham wanted to believe in the Doctor, and so did Ryan, but you could tell those two characters, they felt their roles had been finished and complete in the TARDIS. They wanted Bradley Walsh's and Tosin Cole's characters both wanted to leave, and it was brilliantly portrayed. I mean, from the beginning to end, all the characters had character. They had status. They had what they needed in this episode. Purpose. They had their purpose. I mean, in the beginning of Jack just turning up in the prison, breaking out 13 and then turning back up in the house, and the three of them sitting at the table going, what? It was brilliant as well. Then splitting them off and having Jack have this whole conversation with Yaz, telling her how when you travel with the Doctor, you can't decide when it ends, whether she leaves you or you leave her. And it was brilliant. It just symbolised this whole thing of friendship and family, and how no one's going to be there forever, but when they are, you've got to seize every little moment you have with them. Another thing that was absolutely brilliant was the whole Ryan being a bit more serious with his granddad. Like, he still loves his granddad to bits, but he's growing out of what was tending to happen in series 11 and series 12, where Ryan and Graham are this kind of comedic duo, and yeah, they're comedic, they can have a little bit of fun, but Ryan's now shown that he's growing more as an adult and has more responsibility for what he's doing. He doesn't play around anymore. Everything he does. Yaz still being a detective as she is, but the thing is that was good with Yaz in this episode, she questioned things, but then she more rose to her frustrations of, oh, the Doctor's left me, I feel absolutely vulnerable, I don't know what to do. And that didn't come across as much in the past two seasons. It just felt like Yaz was on the backbench, but now we know why. Because she's so dependable on this woman that's come into her life and changed everything and shown her things that she'd never see in her life. The Doctor was also brilliant, because there was a scene where the Doctor and Ryan have a talk, and Ryan says to her, he says, no matter who you are in the past or who you are now, you're the Doctor. And the Doctor goes on about the whole, because originally the Doctor was trying to like shade away from what's happened to Gallifrey, and then she opens up completely. She's a lost person. She thought she was from Gallifrey and now knows she's not. And it's brilliant. It's the whole realization of trying to adjust to change. And I feel like that's going to go forward into series 13. But yeah, there was so much characterized. Oh, and then we've got to talk about Mr. Jack Robertson. Get a knighthood at the end of the episode. I mean, somehow this guy, every time something bad happens to him, something good happens afterwards. I mean, arachnids in the UK, giant spider comes out of his bathtub. He gets done for pollution, and now he's got more businesses. Gets in trouble because obviously he helped the production line on the AI Daleks, and that was just honestly a bit hilarious. Then we've got the whole the way that it began, though, the episode was interesting. It went from taking on from Resolution, which we remember how the Dalek in the casing was destroyed with the toaster oven, and then goes on into this whole being poisoned and the merchandise being moved, and that's where they got the idea for the Dalek AI. But I love the whole impurity thing of the whole, like, the bronze Daleks we all love coming back and going, no, you Daleks are impure, we are the purest, the only way to be more pure again is, and then kills a bunch more Daleks. The best part, though, out of the whole episode, if I'm being completely honest, was the departure, the emotional departure between Bradley and Ryan from the TARDIS team, because Ryan didn't want to stay on because he feels like he's got his life back. He wants to live it. He still wants to have adventures and stuff, but he doesn't want to be a part with the TARDIS team anymore. He feels like he's complete his mission. Graham wanted to, but then realised that he'd rather spend more time with his grandson, because he can't have the banter. He can't make his jokes without Ryan around. So yeah, there's that. And then there's the top of the hill where they both see Grace, a character that sadly died in series 11 in the opening, but they saw Grace, and no matter the fact that Ryan struggles to ride a bike, he still pushes through, he still advances on, and he doesn't give up. So yeah, that was my review. I think I will give this episode, because of how good the writing was, because I know I didn't have fondness of the whole TARDIS being its ending and getting rid of the Daleks. I think I'll just about pass it with a 9 out of 10, because this episode was absolutely phenomenal. No word of lie, it was brilliant. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.